Hi, I'm Billy Bailey with 2 Egg TV. We're going to start a 7-part series called Edible and Medicinal Plants of Your Backyard. Did you know that many of these unwanted and noxious weeds that you find around your house were actually introduced by our ancestors for the purpose of food or medicine? And in this series, we're going to learn how to identify and utilize some of these species that you just can't seem to get rid of. Right here, you probably recognize this little yellow flower. They're popping all up around the yards, and it's the dandelion. And people often say, "Oh, I've got that, I can't seem to get rid of it." Well, when you can't seem to get rid of a plant, there's usually a purpose behind that. The dandelion, and the name dandelion comes from dente de leon, or tooth of the lion, in reference to the shape of the leaf that actually kind of has a toothy appearance. This dandelion was actually introduced by our European ancestors for its edible and medicinal quality. A weed is a plant that you don't seem to want, but I'd like to change your perspective on that, because the dandelion is actually not only a superfood, it has lots of medicinal qualities. The entire plant is edible. The flowers, the leaves, the root, the entire part. It can be eaten raw. The leaves or the flower can be put into a salad. They can be dried and made into a tea. The root can be used as a substitute for coffee. There's nothing that looks like it. It's kind of all by itself, so it's pretty safe to identify. The dandelion has all the major vitamins and the minerals, and it's actually good for liver detoxification, which is ironic because in the United States, we spend millions of dollars a year on herbicides to try to get rid of this plant, where it was actually brought in by our ancestors for its ability to detoxify the body. Today, you've learned about the common dandelion. I'm Billy Bailey with 2 Egg TV. Eaten any kind of way that you want. It is pollinated by bees. Hummingbirds also like it.